years ago, God brought my life to a complete crossroads, and He brought me to a point of facing my past, which I hadn't ever fully faced before. And the past that I had to come head on to was the fact of abuse. And I know abuse is a really difficult word to hear, and it makes people very uncomfortable. It's a hard thing to talk about, but one of the things about abuse is that it's a great silencer, and it makes people shut themselves in and feel invisible. So even though it's very uncomfortable, my hope that is if I can speak out against it, then I can shatter that silence, not only in my life, but that it will give courage to other people to get help as well. The sin against me was like ink, and it spilled into every area of my life, and it kind of put me in this prison. Some of the lies that I believed that Satan definitely fed into my life was that I was less of a person, that I was unworthy, and that I wasn't worth protecting. The other lies that I believed for many years was that it was my fault, that I would never get over it, and that I was a failure, and that I would always just be damaged. I believed these lies, and they became a part of my personality, and they became who I was, and the lies never left me, and they were always just kind of in the back of my mind. Even though I led on the outside a good life, and people would think, you know, she has it all together, but these lies were in the back of my mind, and they just kind of kept pricking at me. 2 years ago, God showed me that He had a completely different plan for my life, and my life completely changed. I realized that, now I look back in the past 2 years, and I see how God totally, literally came in and saw me. Not that He just saw me, but He had been watching me the whole time. And He saw that prison I was in, and I feel like He was actually, I know that He was actually moved emotionally and compelled to come and rescue me, and He did. It was literally like God said, enough, you're totally done. You're done. You're done with this. And He opened that door. He took off the chains, and He set me free. The transformation that happened in my life was totally surprising, and it was so sudden. 20 years of the effects of abuse gone in like weeks. And the thing is, it's not because of me changing or praying more or studying more. It's only because of God's work in my life. The joy that God has given me is so tangible that I feel like I can almost touch it. And when I think about what He's done for me, I'm either crying or laughing. Just as I remember what He's done, I can say with David in the Psalms, I waited patiently for the Lord. He inclined to me and He heard my cry. He brought me up out of the pit of destruction, out of the miry clay, and He set my feet upon a rock, making my footsteps firm. He put a new song in my mouth, a song of praise to our God. Many will see and fear and will trust in the Lord. Many, O Lord, are the wonders which Thou hast done, and Thy thoughts toward us. There is none to compare with me. If I would declare and speak of them, they would be too numerous to count.